I had to get me a small cup of coffee for this. So last night, I finally decided to link up with an old friend. So this morning when we woke up, he looked at me and say, I'm about to go get me some McDonald's. What you about to do? Oh, I'm about to go with you. He like, oh, I got something to do after that. Okay. Bro can't give me a hash brown. I feel like I'm disrespected in a way. That is okay. You might have fooled me once, but fool me can't get fooled again. You gotta understand our worth as women. If we ain't even worth $1 ass hash brown, you don't need to be getting a cookie nookie. You know what I thought to myself? This could be us, but you played yourself. Back one.
Do not cut straight into the steak. Let the steak rest. Okay, so we're doing our first poll. So I'm going to have an opinion, and hubby over here is going to have his opinion. Who's going first?
You.
Okay, so this is what I say. She said that a friend of hers came over to the house. She felt like she wanted a friend to come over. They were going to go ahead and do the do. Then the next morning, he said, hey, I'm about to go get me something to eat. What you gonna do? My thing is, I thought that was rude because how come you can't offer me something if you're going to go get you something to eat? You came over and we were together. How come you couldn't offer something to eat? Now, it would have been cool had he just left and didn't even say anything about going and grabbing something to eat, because she was like, well, dang, you about to grab you something to eat. You didn't think about me. How about give me a hash brown or something that costs like next to nothing. He said, oh, I have somewhere to go afterwards. My point is, he didn't even have to mention that he was going to grab him something to eat. He could have just left and say he had an appointment or whatever, and she would have been cool with that. But he had to say, I'm about to grab me something to eat. What you gonna do? That was rude. Now, go.
Friends with benefits. Yay or nay? Who was right? Who was wrong?
But what's your opinion on it?
I just told you, friends with benefits.
So was he wrong?
No.
Or was he right?
He was right.
So basically what hubby over here is saying is that he don't have to get her anything.
Friends with benefits.
Okay. So if it's friends with benefits, my point is he does not have to mention that he was going to grab him something to eat. It was rude of him to go ahead and say, hey, I'm about to grab you something to eat. What you going to do? Like, you know, what you going to do? Because like I said, he could have kept that to himself and keep it trucking. Friends with benefits, right?
She should have got him cook something before he said anything.
Okay, I thought it was rude, but hubby over here does not think it was rude. So the poll is, who is correct in this topic? If you say, wifey over here or hubby over here?